But you texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So the Boston flight, you were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there? Ended up with a very ugly situation with Amber. So
Mr. Depp, with respect, trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was simply,
when
you would
take
agree,
5 minutes to look for a
you would
document.
agree, you would agree that on. Let's pull up Exhibit 500, please. 500? 500. Defense Exhibit 500.
Yes, I'd like to see who I lied to.
Sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Can't say that you carried cocaine in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that correctly?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
And right after you cut your finger off, right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet. Right after you sustained an injury to your finger, right after you sustained an injury to your finger.
Bless you.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah. We're gonna fast forward in time a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Yes, I can feel it.
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again? Do you have a drinking problem, Johnny?
Objection calls for hearsay.
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Ask you a different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes. Let's let him object to another one.
The old vintage motherfucker you went for, dumbass. Did I read that right?
I was signing off as dumbass.
And then, did I read that right?
You really did.
I read that right, correct?
You did. Okay.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
No. Go away, coach. Done. Hup. Done. Amber, so
Mr. Depp, with respect, trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was simply,
when you
would
take
agree,
5 minutes to look for a
you would
document.
agree, you would agree, poured yourself a mega pint.
The
We'll just take a look at the next
accusations that she
exhibit, Mr.
brought.
Depp.
I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You would answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
As long as you're happy, sir.
Relevance, Your Honor?
Your Honor, I'm trying to move this along, and when we stop with relevance,
He said in the
objection hearsay.
saying that
Objection hearsay.
Mr. Depp calls for a legal conclusion.
I'll sustain the objection. I'll sustain the objection.
And in 2016,
what he was.
Your Honor, hearsay.
I haven't finished my sentence. How do you know?
Showed up drunk to movie premiere, reports say. Did I read that correctly?
Reports say. This is hearsay.
June 21st, inside the trials of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article.
And the last one, Mr.
This
Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
Mr.
question,
Rotten
the
Boy?
next, there's nothing about this text that's trying to protect her.
Protect her?
And
From what?
and you tell.
When is Miss Heard's birthday?
And then he showed me a photograph on his telephone of,
Objection, Your Honor. False hearsay.
It's a photograph, Your Honor.
as being relayed to him by Mr. Depp.
He says he looked at it on his phone.
I'll overrule the objection as the photograph.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. And she tried to blame it on the dogs. But
Why didn't you think it could have been the dogs?
the dogs weigh, they're teacup Yorkies. They weigh about 4 pounds each.
Danish girls. She's there, and he claims that he was just sitting there calmly, and she was haranguing him, testifying about this finger injury and how fantastic this version is. You'll see the pictures of all of this. You'll see the pictures of the hair. Imagine how much that must hurt. He was in New York. She texted him and said, "Johnny beat me up really good this time. Can you?"
Rocky's boyfriend, who was some sort of chef, he asked her what she would like for him to cook. That's hearsay, I guess.
I'm not just sure if it's offered for the truth of the matter asserted.
He got it. That was
Okay, all right, well then.
I'm learning.
Yeah.